Hey guys! You're here for getting kills, elemental orbs, glimmer, shards, and XP while AFK. There are a couple ways and places to do this. The first person I saw this from was Aussie Halo. The two best places to do this are the Shattered Throne, First Thrallway, and the Whisper mission. There are also two methods to do this. For all classes, you need to wait for Solar Empowerment Day during Solstice of Heroes. Collect 30 solar orbs and go to a corner. Let the thrall kill themselves on you, and they keep your solar empowerment charged, and it heals you. Profit. Shenzi added that using an artifact mod, it will also farm additional glimmer. Put on the Dimensional Tithes mod to get extra glimmer from taking kills. This farm should work for about 10 minutes without any input. If you had a macro to look around and fire periodically, you could be there for a really long time. In Shattered Throne, you could be there overnight. Of course, you would still be liable to hit error codes and potentially other random problems. First you launch Shattered Throne, get past the first encounter and the ogres, then come to the Thrallway. This should take less than 30 minutes while solo. Get 30 solar elemental orbs from solar kills on solar day. I find this easiest to stand on the ledge and kill them from a short distance. For Hunter you could use Wormhusk Crown to gain health. Titan mentioned later. When you have solar empowerment, you will continually regen health. Walk to this particular corner and make sure you still have 30 orbs. At this point, you're done. AFK all you want. Other corners should also work. Typically, you get 1 glimmer per thrall. With Dimensional Tithes, you will get a few hundred extra. Put on 4 minor resist mods on your other armor to reduce the damage you take against Shadow Thrall. Everyone has that mod. If you don't add multiple minor resists, you could die while doing this. The other method is for Titan. Be on bottom tree hammers. This creates sunspots on kills. Punch a thrall, creating a sunspot, and then stand there as you get kills, health, and sunspots infinitely. This can also complete some quests, as well as the elemental final blows and orbs objectives on armor. Ryan Ray used it to cheese kills with an Ikelos weapon equipped for Sleeper Simulant. So how do you get legendary shards? Through the transmat method I posted a year ago. Buy the same rare transmat effect with all of your glimmer from collections. You can do this without leaving your AFK farm. When you're done farming, go to Amanda Holiday. Turn them all in for new random legendary transmat effects. Dismantle those effects for legendary shards. This gives you a legendary shard for every 2,850 glimmer. How fast can you get that much glimmer? Not very. Due to the hidden glimmer lockout, it caps to 1 glimmer per thrall rather quickly. This also locks out Dimensional Tithes after the first few kills, making the mod pretty useless for long-term farming. So it's not going to give you tons of shards in one day. Probably only around 40. It's not a replacement for playing the game, but if you're eating, sleeping, and working, that's a long time the game can work for you. As far as XP, with all buffs except well rested, you get 21 XP per thrall. But seeing that you kill thousands, it's not bad for being AFK. If my math is correct, that's about 22 season pass ranks in a day. Macros are a gray area in Destiny. While no players have been banned for AFK macros, proven by the large amount of AFK Rumble PvP farmers a while back, and AFK Forge farming, this isn't for everyone. Macros can be used for aimbotting, which is a bannable offense. Macros can also be used for accessibility reasons, and as such they are not against terms of service altogether. There are a large amount of actual hackers in PvP that do not get banned. In comparison, I don't see anyone being banned over macros. I covered previously how to use macros on all platforms to bypass the AFK Forge patch, and as such you could still use similar tools to AFK with sunspots or solar orbs, making this the only AFK farm for Glimmer, Legendary Shards, and XP right now.
Cheese forever, Guardian!